The euro is still trading slightly above the parity level, while the pound sterling is hovering above 1.1800. They failed to rebound even though the US producer price index climbed. Yet the US dollar remains extremely overbought, so only correction may change the situation by pushing the US dollar a bit lower. This is why traders are anticipating retail sales data, as it may somehow trigger a correction. Retail sales are expected to drop to 6.5% from 8.1%. If so, it will signal a slowdown in consumer spending against the backdrop of a rising inflation. Consumer spending is the main engine of a US economic expansion. A drastic drop may indicate an impending recession. Of course, recession risks are relevant not only for the US economy, but for the global economy as well. Analysts believe that recession fears and the overbought US dollar may cause a rebound. The US currency may also decrease following the release of industrial production data. The figure is projected to tumble to 4.8% from 5.4%. So, two important macroeconomic indicators are signaling now that the American economy is cooling down. Let's see what is going on in the markets ahead of the US session. The euro-dollar pair has slid below the parity level of 0.9952 for the first time in a long time. It appears traders are trying to facilitate the downward movement despite the oversold status of the euro. Keep in mind that a sharp increase in the volume of short positions occurred at the moment of the breakout of the target level. The quotes may tend to the inertial movement. As a result, there was a rebound that pushed the price above the psychologically important level, so the pair is likely to fluctuate in the narrow range. If the price dips below the parity level of 1.00, there will be a rise in the short positions. The pair may also approach the range of 0.98 or even 0.97. A correction also looks likely. Traders are closely monitoring signs of its start. A buy signal will appear if the pair consolidates above 1.0050 with the prospects of a further jump to 1.01. New entry points will depend on the movements of the quotes near 1.01. The GBP USD pair resumed the downward movement, dropping to a swing low of the middle-term trend. Judging by the price swings, the pound sterling still has a high correlation with the euro, and the subsequent decline of the price could lead to a gradual convergence with a swing low of 2020. It's quite reasonable given the current downtrend. The positive correlation with the euro-USD limits the pound sterling's movements. For this reason, there may be disruptions in market cycles. If the euro starts a large-scale correction, the pound sterling will follow suit. How we're going to be in the short term, we will definitely tell you in our next news releases. Don't miss them and stay up to date with us. See you soon.